Hi everyone. So in this video I'm going to just talk you through how to tap in a protective figure or figures. So when we think about a protective figure, this is somebody from our imagination that we can call upon that helps us embody a sense of strength, safety and protection. We can use protective figures to help us ease anxiety, to support us in feeling confident and powerful, and really to elicit a sense of protection, a sense of security whenever we need it. So much like all of the other figures, protective figures can be real or imagined. They can be human or animals. It can be from somebody from your past or your present, perhaps someone from TV, a comic book or a book that you've read. Or it can also be like your adult self, that aspect of you that feels able to be strong, reliable, and protective over more vulnerable parts of you. So really, it can be anything and anyone. The main quality that it requires, though, is that when you think of them, or when you think of the protective figure, you feel absolutely certain that they are going to defend you. Yeah, that they're going to stand up for you and help you feel safe when you need them the most. So some questions that you can ask yourself that can help you identify a suitable protective figure to tap in are: who would defend you, if you were in danger? Who comes to mind? Who or what comes to mind that you'd think would really have your back? Who would never let you face harm alone? Who would you count on to watch your back and to just be there for you when you needed them? Is there anyone or anything that exudes strength and power and that protective essence? So if nobody from real life comes to mind, again, you can draw on those fictional characters. It could also be animals are a really great protective figure for a lot of people. So again, this could be sort of like a loyal dog, somebody that you might have had in your childhood, perhaps. It could be a fierce tiger. Tiger is a really, really good protective symbol for a lot of people. Or it could be like a really steadfast horse, or a beloved pet, just anybody, anything, or any animal that kind of comes to mind that you feel would really offer that protection and that defense in your time of need. But if you have had somebody from your past, perhaps it was a grandparent, a parent, maybe your current or past spouse, it could be a teacher or a friend, have a think about an image or a memory that might come to mind when you felt really protected by them, where they really stood in your corner and were really there for you when you needed them the most. See if you can think of a particular memory that kind of embodies those kinds of qualities, and really imagine them doing that, really protecting you in your time of need. Just imagine that as vividly as you can. So what we'll do now is we'll just do sort of a very simple guided exercise of how to tap this protective figure in. So we're going to begin like we do all of the tapping sessions, and that's by kind of just taking a moment to go inwards. Yeah. So we're just giving ourselves a little bit of time to settle into wherever we're at. So if you're sat down or laying down, Just take a moment to notice the support beneath you and any points of contact. So perhaps you can feel the support against your back, your upper back and your lower back. Perhaps you can feel it on the back of your legs. If you have your feet on the ground, just sort of notice the contact that your feet make with the ground beneath you. And we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths just to begin to relax the body. And really we're going to, if you're used to doing some kind of relaxation practice to get yourself settled in, please do that. Otherwise, just take a couple of deep breaths. Just allowing your body and your nervous system to just begin to slow down. So breathing in, breathing out. And for the next few breaths, we're just going to imagine that as we're breathing in, we're imagining that the breath is coming in from deep within the earth, so deep within the ground. As we breathe in, it travels from the ground into our body, up through our feet, into our legs, into our tummy, our chest and our throat. And we hold for a moment, and then as we exhale, we're exhaling that breath back down through the body, through the chest, through the lower body, out through our feet and into the ground. So just practice that a couple of times, breathing in from the earth into the body, and hold, and breathing back down through the body and into the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely, just let yourself settle. And when you feel ready, I would like you to go inward and really sort of turn your attention towards yourself. And I'd like you to imagine somebody or something that feels like a strong protective figure. When you think of somebody defending you in your time of need, when you think of something or somebody that helps you feel safe, or somebody who's really got your back, what comes to mind? Again, this could be somebody from your past. It could be somebody you know, a relative. It could be a friend. It could be an animal, like we said. Again, it could be a fierce tiger, a protective mother bear. Or it could be a pet, a dog, a loyal dog. It could even be a fictional character, superheroes are a good one. Perhaps a spiritual figure. Really, it's about whatever comes to mind. It's knowing that they would be there for you when you need them, and they were able to defend you And if something comes to mind, and if it's from your past and a real life example, just see if you can think of an image or a memory that comes to mind when they have protected you, when they have made you feel safe. Again, it could also be your adult self, your adult protector, the version of you that is able to protect the more vulnerable parts of you. And once you have something that's come to mind, just allow yourself to fully experience that image. So just notice what you might see. If it's a specific person or animal, what would they look like? What colours do you notice? What body language are they displaying? Have a think about perhaps what you might be able to hear as well. Are they saying anything? Are they making a noise? Is there any sound? They might be offering words of reassurance. And finally, just notice how it feels to have them in your presence, to have them defending and protecting you. See if you can tune into the quality of that safety that comes when you're in the presence of your protector. And once you've got a good sense of it, just add some gentle tapping, kind of left to right, right to left. Just gently tap whilst you're allowing yourself to fully experience what it's like to have this protector defending you. Just do a short set for now. And just pause. And providing the experience continues to be positive, just allow yourself to go deeper into imagining this protective figure protecting you whenever you need them to. And just start the tapping again, just slowly, left to right or right to left. And as long as the experience is positive, you can continue gently tapping to anchor this protective figure into your nervous system. If for whatever reason you notice a negative memory or feeling, I'd like you to stop and perhaps think of a different protective figure.